Hey everyone, what is going on? So we are battling the regional champion JimmaBanks in a best of 5 for this video. Usually I have more battles per video, or at least I tend to like to, sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. But either way, we are battling them in a best of 5 to see who would win it all. And yeah, so we had a great time. Always a pleasure battling Jimma. I will leave his link in the description down below. And also, guys, I did create a Patreon if anybody wants to help me out. All I have is $1 tier. Finances are really starting to kick my butt and whatnot. So if you want to help me out, if you like the content, I just have $1 tier rewards. I'm not giving out anything at the moment. I might do higher rewards. Let me know if you have any suggestions, but I haven't really thought about it much or whatnot. So at this moment, we're not doing any higher rewards. But yeah, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, I totally appreciate it. But even if you can't become a supporter, I totally get it too. As long as you watch the videos, I really do appreciate that. So thank you guys so much for all your continued support. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, so this is the first game, and I did speed up the video a little bit, but since we only have 5 battles, not so much. So it might look like it's slowed down, but it's actually not slowed down. It's just that you're used to watching faster videos or more sped up videos, but because we only have 5 battles, we didn't really speed them up as much, so it might look slowed down compared to previous videos, but that's okay, guys. That is okay. And yeah, so we're gonna be able to knock out his Vigoroth with Lantern, and now he has Noctowl. So trying to get to that Thunderbolt, I actually didn't think I would be able to make it, but we actually go ahead and sneak in the Thunderbolt, and we're able to not knock it out because of how bulky it is, but we're in a really good position because we bring in our Noctowl, which we're going to be able to take Sky Attack. Even if it was a Psychic, we could take it, and then we're just going to be able to finish it off. And we do go ahead and take Game 1. So, again, this is a best of 5 set, so we do go ahead and win Game 5. So, really nice game. Really nice game. It's always fun battling Jimma. You guys know it. He has a really funny personality, so definitely check him out if you hadn't already, but you probably know him. But either way, we're going to go ahead and jump into Game 2, beginning with Lantern, and he does begin with Vigoroth, so I don't know, I would say this is probably a neutral matchup. I mean, the only thing you do have to watch out is the Bulldoze from Vigoroth, but I knew he didn't have time to get off Bulldoze because it takes 10 energy to get the Bulldoze for Vigoroth, and I was counting it, so I knew it had to be Body Slam. So we go ahead, get off the Thunderbolt, and then I was going to go ahead, think about switching, but I decided not to because I was happy with my position at this point in time. Going to go ahead and take that Body Slam, which will knock us out. So he doesn't need Bulldoze. He's able to still do a lot of damage to us, but we bring in Vigoroth, taking that Body Slam to the face, and I'm hoping to feint it down with counters. I was actually almost about to click the Body Slam because I didn't think I would be able to feint it down with counters, but we actually do, so good for us. We have Body Slams ready to go. We have actually 2 Body Slams, but I do go ahead and click on the Bulldoze, hoping he would think it was a bluff, and he actually takes the bait, so we knock out Raichu. So that's good for us, and now we have a Body Slam ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and use Body Slam against that Noctowl, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch ASAP into Noctowl. Pretty good position for us, again, because we have 2 shields. We have a Noctowl, looking pretty good for us. We're going to go ahead and block this Psychic move, and we get off a Sky Attack. Now, he could have blocked that, but I guess he figured it was over anyways. That's why he didn't want to block it, because I was in such a good position. So that Bulldoze against Raichu, the fact that he didn't shield it really helped me out. So that's why I like Bulldoze and Body Slam on Vigoroth. You could charge up for a Bulldoze, and then you could bluff with the Body Slam, but even if they don't block it, you could spam Body Slams, 2 Body Slams, or if they do block it, you could spam another Body Slam immediately right away anyway. But so we're starting off Game 3, so we did win those 2 games. Vigoroth versus his Breloom, so we're going to go ahead and get off a Body Slam. Now, I would say he wins the matchup here, but it's still okay for us because we're able to get the Body Slam and we're still doing a lot of damage. We're going to go ahead and take that Seed Bomb with Noctowl because Noctowl can take Seed Bomb. So he switches into his Vigoroth right now, just charging up a little bit of energy, enough for Psychic. So I'm trying to, I know I'm going to catch a shield at this point. Actually, he doesn't shield it. I thought he did shield it at that point, but I guess he didn't. But that's okay. Anyway, he hits us with Body Slam. Not really looking too good for us. He actually gets off another Body Slam. So we're not looking too good. We're not looking too good. But that is okay. We go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack. Does he block this one? I thought he blocked one of them. He does block it. I guess that makes sense. He's in a really good position at this point. He's about to knock out Noctowl, as he does. Plus, he has a bunch of energy charged up. I was hoping to knock him out without having to use Sky Attack, but it wasn't able to happen. And then he spams Body Slam against my Vigoroth to knock out Vigoroth. So we bring in Heracross, and I'm hoping Heracross could actually save us. He brings in his Noctowl, unfortunately for us. So I'm trying to get to close combat. I'm like, can I get to it? Can I get to it? No, I cannot get to it. I wasn't too sure. We were not able to get to it. But if we were able to get to it, it would probably have knocked out that Noctowl, and then maybe we could have won, depending on what was in the bag. I'm not too sure. But either way, I tried to salvage things, wasn't able to happen. But either way, jumping into Game 4 right now, beginning with Lantern, and he does begin with his Vigoroth. So, again, evenly matched, counting the charge or the energy at this point, but we get off Thunderbolt. Now, I know he's going for the Bulldozer, or at least he's charging up for it, but I don't know if he's going to bluff it. So this could be a Bulldozer, so I'm actually a little bit concerned. So I do go ahead and block that. Unfortunately, he bluffs with a Body Slam, so definitely a good call on his end. And then he goes ahead and uses another move. I decide not to block. This time it's the Bulldoze, so you know, it is what it is. He definitely made the correct predictions over there and whatnot. You know, I don't even call those mistakes. I just call them, well, you know, I could have predicted right. I didn't. You know, that situation, and it happens. But either way, our Vigoroth will take out his, and then we'll wait to see what comes in. And it is going to be that Noctowl. So a little bit scary, I guess, but we do go ahead and get off Body Slam. Now, we actually have 2 Body Slams ready to go because of how much energy we charge up. So we do hit both Body Slams back to back, hoping to do as much damage as possible. And then we're switching ASAP into Noctowl, so it takes this Sky Attack, trying to salvage that not a bad play, but trying to salvage the bad predictions and whatnot in the past, but it doesn't look like it's able to happen because he does have a Raichu. I was gonna go and try for Psychic, but I'm like, there's no way I could make it to Psychic. At least I don't think I would be able to make it to Psychic, but maybe I should have attempted it. I don't know, but either way, he knocks out Noctowl. Our last Pokemon is going to be that Vigoroth, and Vigoroth is going to take a Brick Break to the face, and yeah, so that's all she wrote. We can't win this one. We cannot win this one, and he's going to go ahead and use Brick Break and just knock us out. So, good game. Raichu is another Pokemon I do want to test out for this cup, but he does go ahead and win that one. So, right now it's 2-2, and I guess the last match will decide who wins the best of 3. So, before you watch it, comment down below who do you think is going to win the best of 5. I think I said best of 3, but I meant best of 5. So I lead with Heracross, he leads with Vigoroth. He had said after this match that he wasn't expecting a Heracross lead, which is kind of why I led with it, because I noticed that he wasn't leading Noctowl, so I was like, you know what, let's try and catch him off guard, let's lead with Heracross, and we catch his Vigoroth, so it's definitely good for us. He hits us with a Psychic, which, you know, a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Charge up a little bit more energy, and then we go ahead and hit him with a Thunderbolt. And I figured he'd let that go because we were still at a pretty good advantage at that point because we had the Lantern against the Noctowl. So waiting to see what he brings in, which is going to be that Vigoroth. So, I mean, that's okay. I know we're going to be able to get to a Thunderbolt as we do, so we do go ahead and get to Thunderbolt. And that is going to be met with a shield, of course. And, yeah, so Water Gun's still doing a lot of damage. I mean, you could see how much damage it does to Vigoroth. The problem right now is he has a lot of energy charged up. So we bring in Heracross. I do decide to use a shield, but I know he has another Body Slam ready to go. So I knew I'd have to take one or use both shields. So I do decide to forfeit both of my shields. And he switches into Breloom, but I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch into my Noctowl, which is going to make quick work of Breloom. I mean, you can see how much health that Pokemon is taking, right? He does hit us with Dynamic Punch. It actually does a lot of damage because it's neutral, you know, so, you know, it wasn't like a direct win for me. It definitely did a lot of damage, right? But either way, we take his last shield, and then he knocks us out. But our final Pokemon is Heracross, and very close game because I didn't know at this point how much energy he had with his Vigoroth, but we do go ahead and get off that Mega Horn, and this is going to seal the deal for us. So we do go ahead and take that win, but I believe one more counter would have won it for us anyway, unless if he literally had a body slam ready. But either way, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. See you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, click on one of the links to check out another one of my videos that you'll probably enjoy.